It's been a long time coming, but we are back with the story times. Yes, come on. Now I know I've got my hood up, but my hair's a mess. You don't want to see my hair, trust me, it's a mess. So yeah, the hood's gonna be up for the majority of the video. But yeah, we are back with story times. It's been a long time, but you lot wanted it, you lot really wanted it. So I thought, you know what, let's try and think of something that's happened in my life that I could try and make a little anecdote out of. And yeah, I've got one. If you're new around here, smash that big red subscribe button. Also, let's see if we can smash 35,000 likes, yeah? Smash the like button right now for the return of story time. And yeah, let's get into this classic novel. Right, so I'm gonna call this story time Corruption in Ayia Napa. So last September 2020, me and a couple of my friends, couple of them you might know, Michael Hamilton's one of them you know, King Kenny's one of them you know, we went to Ayia Napa. Now obviously COVID was a thing in 2020, obviously. Didn't you know that? I don't know if you knew that. It's a Thursday, spontaneously we're just chilling together. I think it's me, Michael, Kenny and Mason. No, I got that wrong. It's me, Michael and Mason. My brother and Kenny joined us like 2 days later. But so me, Michael, Mason are sitting there just chilling on a Thursday. We're thinking, right, boom, I need a holiday. Like this corona, this lockdown is getting to me. Like I'm getting depressed and yeah, it was horrible. So we thought we needed a little break away. And obviously I've never been to Ayia Napa before, but Michael has done like 5 seasons there. I think he even lived out there for 9 months. So basically he knows it like the back of his hand. So if we're gonna go somewhere that's quick and just we don't have to get used to knowing the area, Ayia Napa. So like I said, it's the Thursday. We booked Napa that night to go on the Sunday. So yeah, it's one of the most spontaneous things I've done. Just yeah, let's go on holiday in 3 days. So anyways, boom, we're in Cyprus. Now the holiday starts. So I think we was out there for, what was it, 4 nights? Yeah, 4 nights we was out there for, and the strip was absolutely dead. Like there was not a soul there. Like maybe on a strip like 100 people. That's about it. But we made the most of it. It was a good holiday, man. Like I can't lie, I needed a break. It was a good holiday. I remember, yeah, on one of the nights we went back to this bird's villa in it. Basically, we went back to these girls' villas, and they had like a private taxi. So they had a taxi driver that picked them up every time. Me, he was a weirdo. The geezer must have been about like 50, something like that, and he was a proper pervert, like proper nosebag. Like I bet he loves it when it's in season in Cyprus. God, but he sits there having a jostle in his car with all the girls. He's sitting there in the cab, flirting with the chicks, going, "You look very sexy tonight, baby," whilst banging on about his wife. So he had a wife indoors, but he's sitting there flirting with every girl he picks up. I remember one time he was going back. I can't remember where he was going. We must have been going back to their villa. We going back to their villa, yeah. Literally, we paid for this f***ing cab, driving, yeah? There's a bird on the street, I don't know who the f***ing bird is, but the cab driver stopped his paid journey, which we are paying for, stopped his journey, pulled up on the sidewalk, put down his window, gone, "Excuse me, miss, you want to hop in?" Thinking, bruv, what is this, a shared Uber? No, she ain't hopping in, like what? She's then hopped in the car, and now suddenly we're taking her home. Sorry, boss, like, are you alright? I don't even, maybe she was a brass, I don't know. I reckon he's ragged her about 20 million times. He seemed like the type. Bruv, you're meant to be taking her somewhere, yeah? But oh no, you stopped off to pick up some random chick, and now you're in the front, completely airing us. Like the attention of the girls we was with, completely gone. Because now he's got a woman in the front, and he's just flirting with her, but in a weird, like, dirty way. Like, oh, you had to be there. Odd geezer, stunk. Like, he stunk of like dirty ketchup. Like you can just, like, he had a rough stubble around his face. I don't want to talk, but he had a rough stubble around his face. But yeah, nah, he weren't a looker, put it that way. He looked like a tramp. But yeah, that's completely off topic. I just remembered the f***ing geezer had a wife and he's picking up chicks all the time, and yeah, just something I remembered from holiday. It was an odd geezer. It was a weird holiday. Like, I'm still getting on to the point I'm making, but it was a weird holiday. So obviously now we go out every night, we have a good night, blah blah blah. Like I said, the holiday was good, and by making the most of it, we rented out some quad bikes. Now we rented out these quad bikes for the entirety of the holiday, innit, and they expire on the last day, the last morning, innit, so we have to give them back the last morning. We've been using these quad bikes all around the island, do you know what I mean, driving around, f***ing wicked. No problems, there's been no problems, literally. We park it up, like, don't even have to chain it up, like, we've been parking it up, no one's taking it, it's been sweet. So it's the last night now. I mean, we're out, we're doing our thing, we're having a good time and we're making the most of it. It was baking hot, like I think most of the time at night time I didn't even have my top on because it was boiling. You know what I mean? It was kind of better that Corona was a thing when we was out there, because literally we was playing our own tunes in the clubs and everything, because obviously Michael knows a lot of the managers and a lot of the staff in the clubs, because he's worked there so many times, like seasons and that. So we was playing our own tunes in the club. I basically had the aux score for the club, literally. I was offering people money out like a div to hit the punch machine harder, and obviously, I mean, I won. No, real talk, I actually offered some wham geezer, some like hench geezer from Leeds, I think he was. If he could beat me on the punch machine, I'll give him 10 euros, and I managed to beat him. Don't know how. I think it's just, I don't have a clue. Yeah, actually I do have a clue, because I'm fucking wham, that's what it is. I got a swift right hook, what? No, it's just the way you hit it, innit? But yeah, like I'm saying, it was just a fun, it was a good night. It was a good, drunk, jolly night. And I'm thinking, if these are all going in, do you know what? We drop the quads back tomorrow. I might as well take the quad and go link some little bird I've been flirting with, do you know what I mean? Go do my thing, blah, blah, blah. You know the crack, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Come back, I mean, catch a few Zeds, be fresh for the airport in the morning, and yeah, round off a good holiday. So we're walking back to our apartment now. Yeah, walking up this long hill, all laughing and joking. Wicked night. Hey mates, where did you park your quad? There? Brother, you sure you didn't park around the corner, no? No, I parked it there. Brother, someone's stolen the quad. Ah! Do you know how annoying this was? Do you know how f***ing irritating this was? Someone has f***ing stole the f***ing quad. Who steals a quad? The island's f***ing empty, bruv. Oh, it was so much stress. I was bare looking forward to going and have a little cuddle and everything, do you know what I mean? Just, it was long. So now obviously the quad's missing, so what do? I've just simply said to him, look Mason, love brother, listen, hope you find a quad. I know they've got your passport and all that game, but I'm gonna slip because I got someone waiting for me. My quad's still here, so I'm sweet. But yeah, good luck looking for it for in the morning. Doubt you find it. But yeah, see you in England. If I don't see you in England, it's probably because you're still stuck at here, but yeah, sweet. Now, obviously I didn't do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna leave my mate. So yeah, me and Michael both have a quad each, and obviously the other one was shared. So me and Michael, because Michael knows the island, jump on the quads at like 4 in the morning, and we just search around the island for like about an hour and a half at every single corner. Like, we scoured the whole entire island. So we're just riding around, so tired. I'm in a terrible mood because I'm thinking, for f***'s sake, like, this is just long, it's just ruined the night. So, I mean, we need to get this quad bike back, because if we don't, they've got Mason's passport and he can't come back home. And if he can't come back home, it means, well, I ain't gonna go back home. I'm not gonna leave my mates. I'm gonna stay out with him. And it's just a mare, bro. It's just long, like. So me and Michael are riding around to every single little quad shop, every fucking motorbike shop, we even went up to, I don't know if you've been to Napa, we went up to the Monument of Peace, some big mountain, see if it was up there, see if someone just chawed it and went up there. No, it weren't up there. We literally searched so long, Michael making calls to people, other reps, literally cannot find this quad bike. I don't know where it went, I probably went in the sea. We couldn't find it. So then we had the idea, do you know what? Maybe the people took it. Because we're out of season. Coronavirus is the thing, yeah? We're out of season. These lot ain't been making a lot of dough. Who else has a key? Who could have taken this quad bike? Why would they take this quad bike? And the funny thing is, yeah, we parked the quad bike right outside the quad rank, whatever you want to call it, the shop that rented it to us, because our apartment was just like a 5-minute walk up. So we just left it there. It's about 5 in the morning. We got a flight at like 1. Like, we got to be at the airport at like 11, and we have no quad, and we have no passport, and we have to check out of this gaff at like 10. So yeah, we're stressing. So instead of going to the quad shop in the morning with the intention of, oh, we've lost the quad, I don't know where it is, we've now gone in there, well, Michael's gone in there and said, nah, you've stolen our quad. And obviously the fucking prick's gone, no boss, I don't know what you mean, this is a terrible accent. No, I don't know what you mean, boss. No, yeah, you stole a quad, you owe me money. You know, you can just tell someone's lying. Like, you can just tell you're lying to me, you're lying to my face. So we're all saying to him, like, bro, you've got the quad, like, you took the quad. Like, there's no way that someone else took the quad. Like, they're shouting, we're shouting, like, they're basically claiming, like, oh no, we ain't got the quad, like someone stole it, it weren't us. And then Michael's saying, look, I've fucking been here, like I know this shit goes on. Give us the fucking passport back because we ain't giving your dough. And it's getting bare heated, thinking about fucking going to just grab the passport, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? How big's this? Can I fucking lamp him? All that shit's going through our heads. Next thing I know, Mason's fucking jumped in, headbutted the geezer. As he's knocked out, he sipped a fucking cock up his ass, started raping the geezer. Yeah, the other geezer looking at him thinking, bro, these are not to be messed with, yeah. I'm standing there watching it, getting a bit of a fucking boner, bruv. Like, thinking, what is going on? None of it happened. But you can just, like, you're trying to fucking mug us off because we're tourists and you ain't been getting good money because you're out of season and you want to try and make a quick little buck of us. That's what it is. You're trying to scam us. Like, I ain't a div. We ain't divs. Listen, I think it was about 8 in the morning by now, 9 in the morning, something like that. As soon as the shop opened, we've got a flight to catch. Like, these lot ain't going to give our passport up. We need to either come to an agreement or what? We couldn't do nothing. Like, we ain't going to run in there and take it from the safe. We can't even get into the safe. So like, yeah, it was a sticky situation. Oh, like, do you know how actually jarring it was? Thinking, do you know what? Let's just pay whatever they want us to pay. What's it gonna be? 200 quid, 300 quid, something like that. Like, oh, just, there's 4 of us. Like, what is that? Something like 70 quid each. Like, let's just do it. So it's like, alright, cool, whatever. Yeah, we'll pay for the quad. Just give it the passport back. How much do you think this geezer wanted for the quad back? How much do you think this geezer wanted for the quad back? 7,000 euros. Are you alright? Are you sure? This geezer wanted us to pay 7 grand for some dusty old quad bike. Are you smoking spice or something? Like, no, that is not. I'd rather f***ing go Cypriot jail and get bummed rather than give this who's clearly scamming us. Let me just clarify, that's why it was so jarring, because we knew the geezer was scamming us, yeah? 7 grand. You really think I've come on holiday, yeah, to Ayia Napa with a limited amount of spending money? You think I've got 7,000 euros on me in cash? It don't work like that, mate. You ain't getting your dough. Listen, chuck me in jail, you ain't getting your 7 bags. I've even Googled the quad bike, and the quad bike was like 1,200 quid. Granted, it was quite a lot of money, but 7 grand. 7 grand. I don't know where you got that number from, but 7 grand. £7,000. But you can get a like decent car for like 7 grand. My Corsa that I used to have was I think I got that for 2 grand. A fully working car that drives on the road and goes over 70 miles an hour. You want me to pay €7,000, sorry, for a quad bike which goes 50 miles an hour and it's about, what, 150cc? Yeah, you lost our plot. Yeah, no, that's not happening. So now we're in a real dilemma because we're not paying 7 grand. There's no way. There's no way. Between us, I don't even care if it's between us. That's still what, like 2 bags each. Nah, off, no way. So we're thinking, what can we do? What can we do? Like, how are we getting out of this situation? Like, we're running out of time. They know we're running out of time because they know we've got a flight to catch, and that's what they're praying on. Thank God, my brother Michael. Yeah, thank God he's basically caught a Cypriot. He's basically lived there for most of his life. Yeah, well, not most of his life, but most of his summers, he's lived there and he knows the way it works. Michael is good friends with some geezer, I can't remember his name, who basically runs all kind of the clubs and kind of like bit illegal shit on the island, and people know he's not to be with, and all he has to do is drop that geezer's name. I can't remember what the geezer's name was. Let's just call him Nikos. I know that's a very stereotypical Greek name. I'm just thinking of in-betweeners. It's just, alright, yeah, they made it. If you're gonna call me racist, they made it racist first, alright? Just Nikos, alright? All Michael does is say, I know your is over. If you don't give us the passport back, I'm gonna get on the phone to Nikos. As soon as the geezer, as soon as Michael says, listen, I'm gonna get on the phone to Nikos if you don't stop playing us about. Oh, would you look at that? Oh my God, would you look at that? 5 minutes later, one of the workers brings round the quad bike and says, oh, we found it. Oh, you found it? No, you just got it out of the back of the garage, you prick. How stupid do you think we are? I'm not even joking, man. The geezer literally rolled the quad bike out, saying, oh yeah, we found it. You found it, bruv. Where was it? Parked behind your fucking shop. He's like, oh yeah, we've been searching the island, we just found it now, blah, blah, blah. You're lucky, blah, 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 blah. About lucky, bro. Look, do you know what much it angered us? The fact that we was right, the fact that they were trying to scam us. How are you trying to pull out the quad bike? Like 5 minutes after you've just got this threat that he's gonna call like Nikos or whatever the his name was. How? So they pulled out the quad bike now, we're thinking, alright, cool, so we don't have to pay 7 grand for a new quad, do you know what I mean? Because, oh, they found the quad. We searched that, we scoured the island. That quad was nowhere to be. That quad was in their fucking garage. Like, we're not stupid. That quad was in their fucking garage. Yeah? So the quad comes around the corner. Thinking, cool, we don't have to pay 7 bags for the quad. Give us the fucking passport. You found it now. Oh, it's not that simple, is it? And it says, no. Okay, cool, you don't have to pay 7 grand, but we still need some money off you. Look, he's then showed us the quad. There's all wires hanging out. The fucking lights busted. Like, yeah, it's basically someone just punched the light in and clearly snipped the wire. And basically said, oh, you're gonna have to pay for that now. Bro, you've just done that. Like, you've already tried to bump us once, yeah? Now you're trying to do it again. Like, it ain't gonna work, bruv. Like, nah, I'm not giving you a penny of my money. Are you sure? No, you're not getting a penny out of me. You robbed us for the quad, yeah? Because we're young tourists that are in your country. That's what you're doing, and you ain't getting money for your like season. You've then claimed the quad stolen, and we have to pay 7 grand for a brand new quad. Yeah, because that's happening. And then thirdly, when you've been called out and you've shit yourself a bit, you've somehow in the past 10 minutes found the quad bike that we was looking for, but no one could find that on island, but somehow you found it in 5 minutes, and now, oh, it's been hot wired and the light's busted and we need to pay to repair that. Actually pissed me off at the audacity. Like, it was such a headache, man. It's such a headache. Like, just give us the fucking passport. Do you need the extra 100 quid, you I hate him. I don't even know the geezer anymore, but I hate him. That whole branch, yeah? If I remember the name, I'd let you know. Don't ever get a quad bike from them lot. So obviously now we're saying, no, we're not paying that. You've literally just done that. Do you think we are thick as shit? So now they're threatening to call the police. So we're going, call them then. Call them. Call the police. Like, call the police, because we ain't done nothing wrong. You're accusing us of all this shit. You're trying to scam us. You're trying to get money out of us. Call the fucking police. Do you know what? Just call the police. So they've called old Bill. Old Bill's pulled up. Policeman gets out. What's going on here? Blah, 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 blah. Talks to the geezer. The geezer said, we fucking, do you know what I mean? The quad got stolen. Basically the story that they told us, saying that we basically done this to the quad and whatever not. Next thing you know, the policeman comes over to us, chucks us in Greek jail, and yeah, we all lost our anal virginities that day. No, I'm joking. Policeman's then come over to us, heard us out of the story. Long story short, somehow we've ended up paying about 120 quid each to repair the quad. I couldn't understand what they were saying because they was talking in Cypriot or Greek or whatever it is. I don't mean to sound ignorant, but I think Greek and Cypriot is the same language. I'm not sure. I know it's 2 different places, but yeah, I'm sure they had a little deal going on. I think they must have gone, yeah, listen, I'll get them to pay you the dough and I'll have a little drink off it. So somehow we've been over by some shitty quad rental, and now we've been over by the corrupt police that clearly want a bit of this dough, and seen a couple stupid English tourists. Yeah, nah, I have authority to get money off you. These lot don't, but I do. So obviously the police has now told us we have to pay the dough. There's no arguing. Like, we can't argue, it's the police. Do you know what I mean? This ain't some quad rental, this is the police. This has just ruined the holiday. Like, it's just absolutely ruined a sick holiday. Do you know what? It's probably karma for bumping the plane. It's probably karma. Yeah, no, thinking about it now. It was karma for bumping the plane. But yeah, so we paid the stupid prick the money, got on the plane and went home. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story of how we went to Greece, bumped the plane, and our quad bikes got robbed, and we basically got done over by the corrupt police. Yeah, sick. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If we can hit 35,000 likes, it'll really let me know if you lot like these story times and want me to do more. Like I said, merch is out. Link is in the description. It's also on screen right there, kezzaclothing.com. Smash the like button. Let me know if you've had any funny holiday stories, or if you've been over about any foreign police, because a lot of foreign police are quite corrupt. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Hope you did enjoy. Please leave a like if you did. Like I said, subscribe today to join the Kezza army. And yeah, goodbye.